What's going on, guys? This is KNasty3890 here. Welcome back to another Red Sox franchise episode 12. We just lost the World Series, Game 7. It stung. We got to make some changes. I think we're going to move on from Maeda. I think we can move on from Porcello. I do think we need to get another starter. We've got some youngsters. The lineup, we obviously need a new second baseman. Maybe get... we're going to get a new shortstop, maybe another catcher. We'll see. We got some work to do. Let's get into the offseason, boys. Now, if you guys see around me, you look around like, wow, this is different. It's my apartment's being renovated. I'm back at my parents' house for a few weeks. So, yeah. Oh, Daniel Murphy retired. No! Bernie! He's a B potential. Why? Can you guys give me a sympathy light? Because Bernie retired? Thank you. That hits close to home, man. Alright. We gotta move on. Kimbrel, I'm okay with moving on from. Let's give him a qualifying offer. We'll take the draft pick. Pedrica we got in a trade. I like him. So I'll keep him. Money's right. Ooh, that's not bad. He's 33, so let's do like a 2-year deal. Brandon Crawford, I'm going to move on from him. 4.7? I don't hate that. I really don't. Great defense still. He's not a great hitter, but still great defense. Justin Bohr, I think we can maybe do better, but what's he asking for? 6? Let's sign him and then move on. We have to wait for Chris Sale. Matt Adams, we can find another bench bat. And that's it for those guys. The staff, we need a new manager and a pitching coach. Where is our boy I want to keep? My boy. He didn't retire, did he? Oh, Edgar's a C potential. That's a crock of shit. I don't even see our boy Alex Cora. So let's just get an A. Lieblum. I'm not sure. Usually I'll wait, but let's just do it now. And then pitching coach. Let's get Akayo Mayfield. Alright, so now let's in a few days see what happens with like Chris Sale. Alright, and yeah. Decline his contract, so he is now a free agent. First thing first, tender qualifying offer, obviously. Second of all, I'm going to do a 3-year with a player option. He's 33. His ERA was 3.77, but he's still a 99 overall. So let's see if he accepts that. He did. So we got Sale, Pedrica, Crawford, and Bohr. So they all signed. I'm going to let Kimbrel walk. We're going to have to upgrade the bullpen, though. That's for sure. Our budget looks like we got some money to play around with, though. And there's still money we can like kind of move on from. I think you guys will keep telling me JD Martinez is a bad contract. He's got 1 year left. Now he is declining. But, I mean, the dude hits. I mean, he hit 35 home runs. Now, 266 average isn't great. But we'll see. Maybe we can find a cheaper option. Or maybe we put Bohr at DH, to be perfectly honest, and we find a true first baseman. We could do something like that. Porcello's contract we'll move on from. Maeda's contract, so there's $12 million between those two. We still have Springer. We have Sale, Mookie. So, yeah, let's... sim a day, and let's get into this. So arbitration. Lamet is up for arbitration. He did struggle, but he is a 90 overall. Let's just do 3 years, 5.9, because in 3 years he's 32. He'll be a free agent. I think that at that point he's 32. Let's just move on from him. No, he's not going to be an ace. He's in the rotation. Let's just not make him upset. Just we'll pay him a little bit. We have to pay him a little more, but he's not going to be upset. Taylor Rogers out of the pen, struggled. I'm okay with moving on from him. Navarro's the catcher. Guy did really well during the regular season. A WAR of, what was his WAR? 5.7. So he's a free agent 1 year. He'll be 31. Let's just give him that 1 year deal. He'll be a free agent. We can probably just get a draft pick for losing him. And then Triggs pitched pretty well. I think he still has a use for this team. Worst case as a long man. So let's keep him around. Let's look at tender contract. So Adrian Castillo, reliever. First year, 3.63 ERA, 89 innings. He's going to have more of a expanded role this year. Casey Mize, 4.07 ERA. I mean, the first 2 years, I mean, the ERAs are in the 6, but there's a total of, what, not even 50 innings. Take it with a grain of salt. So let's obviously we're keeping him, but let's just do like a 2-year deal and then go from there. Billy Boyer, we did move him to second base. I think he'll be our second baseman this year. However, his durability and fielding's not great, so we definitely want to get a serviceable backup. The rest of these guys, I'm just going to sign them. We'll move on with the offseason after that, so you guys don't need to see this. So give me a second. I'll sign these guys, and then we'll move on from there. All right, offered all those contracts, and we do have some guys for the 40-man. Let's take a look at that real quick. So Groom is eligible for. I think Groom's going to be in the bigs. So right now, I think our rotation's definitely going to be Sale, Lamet, Mize, Groom. We're going to move on from Porcello and Maeda. So we can get another pitcher and have Triggs be the long man. We can definitely do that. We could put Montes in there, but I think one more year. What is his potential in the minors? He's a 91, so nothing crazy. I mean, we do got some other guys who are working their way up through the system, but I think it'd be best served maybe Montes have one more year in the minors. I'm just going to, like I said, right now, let's go through and make sure not anyone's eligible for the Rule 5 draft. Relievers, we definitely going to need to get some. We're moving on from Rogers. I'm just going to release him to save the spot off this, what do you call it, the 40-man. Okay, we definitely want to get, like I said, probably 2 legit relievers as well. Catcher, probably a backup catcher. Maybe a first. I would actually love to get a first baseman who can. I think Bohr is probably best served as a DH. We can then use JD Martinez's salary to kind of clear up some money. So Boyer we're going to call up. We want to get a middle infielder who can really play. Now, we might have that in Warmoth, who can play second. I think actually he's probably not a bad option. So he can play second and third. We do want another backup. I mean, Jordan Betts is okay, but maybe get a better backup infielder. Outfield, we have Benintendi, Springer, Betts. So I think definitely if we move on from JD, we can get someone big time in return. And the Rule 5 draft, let's just C or lower. So, first baseman, 1 starter, like 3 relievers, and then some depth pieces. So let's take a look. Holy cow, there's Chris Bryant. He can play first. 49 home run. He normally isn't good in franchises. This one, he's good. Buxton, we don't need. Aaron Nola. Javi Baez, we don't need Baez. Damn, the Cubs could lose Bryant and Baez. Freddie Freeman doesn't have a draft pick tied to him. How much would he cost a year? $14 million. Oh, this is tough. No, I'm assuming we're getting a draft pick back from Kimbrel. We're losing him. If we get Chris Bryant, we could put him at first. That is a secondary position. That does hurt a little bit of his value. And that's $30 million. Or we can go Freddie Freeman, pay him like a 2-year, $15 million a year. Doesn't cost us a draft pick. Then gives us more money to go after other things. Let's get Freddie Freeman. He's not as, even though he had a very good year, he's not as good as Chris Bryant. I understand that. But I think money-wise, he's $15 million. Chris Bryant's $31. He's half the money. He's also only going to be a 2-year commitment with a player option. Chris Brown would probably be we'd probably have to go like 7 years with a player option to really get pique his interest. That gives us some more flexibility. We can then use some of that money to get like a guy like Davinsky. And he kind of struggled. Maybe, let's see what's out there for stars. Lance McCullers pitched pretty well, but I don't want to pay him a lot. $13 million's a little bit. Bedosian struggled. Brian Shaw pitched okay. Claudio would be a good lefty option. He did struggle, but we could pick up. Blake Parker pitched well. $6 million. Claudio is going to be $7 million. It might be wise to really go into the trade market for some relievers. A catcher, Wilson Ramos, not a bad player. Cervelli would be a good backup catcher. 3.9 is a little pricey, but let's see what happens with Freeman. Can we get Freeman? All right, we lost the manager. Solaire's a Ranger. Walker's a National. Bryant is a Twin. We got Freeman. Perfect. So it didn't even cost us a draft pick, which is nice. Bundy is a National. So you know what? What's our budget looking like now? Still good. So this is off, by the way, spells the end of JD Martinez's time with us. But we should be able to get a good return for him. Because what we're going to do is, our DH is going to be Justin Bohr. who last year, 294, 24 home runs. You should take a look at him. He's a very good player. And he's, how much money is he? $6 million. Final year of his deal, $18 million for JD Martinez, who's declining. So we can probably, I mean, do I just get a bunch of relievers? Let's try to get a starter in return. And we can take money back. We can be like, okay, you got this guy? He's a little pricey. Fine by me. Could we get Syndergaard? Or DeGrom? Let's come back to that. Sean Newcomb. Oh, he struggled. Patrick Corbin. 2.67 ERA. That might work. Michael Fulmer. Final year of his deal before he was a free agent. JD going back to another. They're going to want a lot more, rightfully so. He's a very good player. They want second base. I'm not including... Oh, this is crap. It's getting to this thing where it just doesn't work. What if I included... Yeah, see. Let's look at some... Maybe we can just get some stud relievers who are kind of friendly on their contracts. Archie Bradley, 96 overall. He has 7 years remaining on this deal, making only 5.86. Okay, we have to include another piece, but nothing crazy, I don't think. There we go, Schreff. Alex, so we get a reliever. Normally I wouldn't love getting a reliever, but he's a 96 overall. 180, I mean, his ERA the last 5 years have all been under 3. 2 years under 2. Locked up long term. We don't have to worry about the contract. It's a very team-friendly contract, and that just saved us $12 million. So, that gives us one of our relievers. We still need to get another starter, so let's move on from Porcello and Maeda. Let's see if we can maybe get more relievers. Brebbia. How about if I include Maeda? Okay, that almost gets the deal done. They want first and third base. We don't have much in first. We have a lot of first basemen. Silva, perfect. There we go. That saved us money. And now Porcello. Can we get one more good reliever? Carl Edwards, 4.7 ERA. Jonathan Holder, 3.76. Money doesn't work. Okay, let's just move on from that. Do we have a lefty? Bradley's right-handed, Brebbia's right-handed, Pedrica's right-handed, Alvarez is lefty, but he's not that good. We definitely want to get a lefty, so that's what we want. Gott is a righty. Leclerc is a righty. Heldenberg is a righty. All these guys are right-handed. Brian Flynn's a lefty. Nah, I think we can do better. Andrew Miller is definitely left-handed. He was dominant, but he's been hit or miss, and he is going down. Brad Hand. Perfect. Porcello for Hand, and Hand's got 2 years remaining. He's only a C potential, but perfect. So our bullpen set. Bradley, Brebbia, Hand, Pedrica, Murillo, Castilla. That's great. Rotation. We need to get one more guy. And we should have the money to go sign someone. Question is, who's out there still? Tyler Anderson. McCullers, Heaney, Carlos Rodon, Johnny Cueto, Foltzy. I kind of like the idea of McCullers. A 2-year deal. Anderson's a National. McCullers is a Red Sox. Perfect. And there's those trades. Okay, Kimbrel's. I mean, we can keep him. He just won't be our closer. I think I want him. I'm going to go with Bradley as our closer. But we can keep him, I guess. I mean, it's a little pricey. But our pitching's good, so now we just need to get some depth. So, a catcher. Gaddis would be a good option. Backup third baseman. Cozart can also play second and short. $5 million. Kyle Seager. Tom Listella. Oh, I like Listella. 2.8. Perfect. Alright, we don't have the money. Thank you, Kimbrel. We'll just do some trades for those guys. Zach Collins making 90. Oh, he has a lot of value. He could be our catcher next year, though. There we go. And let's go get like a third baseman who can back up. Who has like a Colton Welker. I like Welker. Maybe. Ursag, maybe. Problem is most of these guys haven't signed. Okay, this guy can play a bunch of different positions. Should be pretty easy to get. They want to catch. We don't have many. There we go. I think we're pretty much good then. Roster looks pretty darn good. Starting rotation of Sale, Lament, McCullers, Mize, and then we're going to go with Groom. I know we have these other guys like Higel. I think one more year in the minors, maybe. I want to give Groom the chance. Montes in the minors. Triggs will be the long man. Bullpen, Bradley. Archie Bradley. Brebia, Hand, Patrica. And then we got Kimbrel, Morello, Castilla. Catchers, Navarez, and then Zach Collins. First base and DH, Freeman and Bohr. Second base is Boyer. Third base, Devers. Shortstop is Crawford, Benintendi, Springer, Betts in the outfield. That's a damn good team. So Ender Inciarte is a Diamondback. Miguel Sano is a Rocky. Baez is an Oriole. Interesting. Castellanos is a Dodger. Trevor Story is a Cub. Rule 5 draft. Wow, there's some big names. Riley Pint. He was a top 10 pick when he was drafted. Could we... We could have got actually some catchers here, but Drew Jackson. I'm just gonna punt on it. And we can finish up the episodes. This is going a little long, I feel like, already. Let's take care of coaches. I don't think either of them signed. So pitching coach, and then we need a manager. Where's that A potential? Pete Walker. Doesn't really include and improve a lot of things except speed I really care about, but whatever. He's an A potential, which helps people's morale. That's the biggest thing. Danny Jansen, a catcher. Tyler Bushell. He's B, right? Oh, I'm going to hang on to Bushell. Thanks, but no thanks. Alright, so we are all set. I'm going to take some people off the 40 man. Just going to release you. Move this guy to AAA. Alright, let's go to the regular season. Hopefully no one got... Okay, no one got DFA'd. So Sale, Lament, McCullers, Mize, Groom, perfect. Feltman's going down. And we're going to call up Triggs to be our long man. Which I think it's important to have a long man that I trust, because I'm not sure how Mize and Groom will do. And look at this bullpen. Look at this bullpen, though. That's a damn good bullpen. Lineup, Mookie Betts, Freeman bats second. I don't hate the move, but let's put Benintendi second. And then Springer. Let's go right, left, because there's a lot of lefties. Freeman, Devers, Bohr. I actually don't hate it after that. And then we don't have a backup first baseman, like, quote unquote. But I thought we, well, Warmoth can play second. We don't have a guy who can play third, so we need to get one more guy. So we need to get rid of one guy out of our pen. Might be... Guess we don't need two outfielders. I'm going to send down Sturgeon. And we'll call up. Actually, I think that's the guy I traded for. I DFA'd. God damn it, Kevin. I guess we'll go with Bet, so you can also play first. Alright, so let's just make sure Benintendi, then there we go. So this is a darn good team, which somehow will somehow not be good. So Boyer's the number 2 prospect in baseball. Not for long, 'cause he's on the big league club. And then Donnie Wilson was a guy we traded. He was in the Lamet trade, so he was number 3. Number 10 is Jay Groom, obviously not going to be a prospect for much longer. He's in the big league club. Kevin Montes is in AAA. Who else do we have? Might be it. That is it. And we better be ranked higher than the Yankees. We are. First in contact, 5th in power, 1st in pitching, 17th in defense, 27th in speed. Yankees are 2. It's going to be one of those races again, boys. I hope you did enjoy this video. Please drop a like if you did. Like I said, sympathy like for our boy Obama retiring. God damn it. But yeah, next episode will be the regular season. See how we do. I'll see you then, boys. Take it easy. Peace.